In this section, you are going to understand how to calculate the mean from a group frequency table. Here we have a question which shows the length of cucumbers in centimeters, and you're given the frequency and you're asked to calculate the mean. This formula here is for the mean. It's the sum of fx over the sum of the frequency. So in order to find the mean from the group data, what we first have to do is to find the middle number between 16 and 20. Here is a formula that you can use if you can't figure out the middle number between 16 and 20. You add the lower limit, which is 16, plus the upper limit, which is 20, and then you divide by 2. And when you add these two numbers and divide by 2, you should get 18. So and then now the middle number between 20 and 25. So when you add 20 plus 25 and divide by 2, you get 22.5. And the middle number between 25 and 28 is 26.5. And then the middle number between 28 and 33 is 30.5. And the middle number between 33 and 37 is 35. To find the mean, what we have to do now is to find the total frequency, which when we add up this we get 130. So what this information is saying here, between 16 and 20 there were 19 cucumbers between that length. So we need to find the total. So the best way to do it is to find the middle number between the average between these lengths, and then you times it by 19. So we have frequency times x as the extra column, that next column that we add. So 18 times 19 gives us 342, and then we have 15 times 22.5 and we get 337.5. And then we have 30 times 26, that gives us 795. And then we have 24 times 30, we get 732. And finally 42 times 35 gives us 1470. And we find the total, which is the sum of fx, and we get 3,676.5. So all we have to do is to now find the mean by writing the sum of fx, which is 3,675. So 3,676.5, and we divide it by the sum of the frequency, which is 130, and we get 28.3 to 1 decimal place, and that's how we find the mean. Okay, so I'm going to give you a practice question, and you're going to press pause and have a go. Here is a practice question. Press pause and have a go now. When you're ready, press play for the answer. Okay, so what you should have done, you should have found the total frequency, which is 100. So that's the sum of f. So sum of frequency that's 100. Now we need to find the midpoints. So the time is given in minutes here. So we're gonna call this, just label this as x as well. So the middle number between 0 and 10, that's 5. So if you add the lower limit and the upper limit and you half it, you get 5. And middle number between 20 and 10 and 20, that's 15. Middle number between 20 and 30, that's 25. And that's 45. To work it out, you add the lower limit, which is 30, plus 60, and you divide by 2, and that's how we get the 45. Now we need to multiply the frequency times the midpoint. So 5 times 15, that's 75. And 36 times 15 is 540. 25 times 36, that's 900. And 13 times 45, that's 585. And then we do the sum of fx, which we get as 2100. So what we have now, we have the sum of fx, that's equal to 2100. So the mean is equal to the sum of fx over the sum of the frequency. So the sum of fx is 2100 over sum of f, which is 100. So the mean equals to 21. Thank you for listening, and I hope you do understand how to calculate the mean from group frequency.